Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Wednesday, February 28th, and I'm going to be analyzing the Aussie US dollar starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top down analysis. So on the Aussie dollar monthly time frame, I still think this is very clearly an A B and that we're going to go up for a wave C of wave Y. I think this is very clearly three waves up for a W, three waves down for an X, and three waves up for a wave Y, which I still think is very likely to go up to one of these Fibonacci extensor levels, most likely take out these highs before we do get a bigger push to the downside. So heading down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I still think this looks like a trend right here. It looks like a five-way pattern up. I think this is actually three ways down, three ways up, and three ways down for an WXY of wave B. I think this first push up is a one. I still think this move down is possibly a wave two. We did make a big bounce at the 61.8, but as of right now, it is going down. We do have to be cautious. I mean, it could possibly go down to the 78.6 before it actually does go up. But if we do get a higher low on the solar time phase, then I think that will be the beginning of a wave three. Eventually, it will make a wave four and a wave five of wave C, which should be a wave C of wave Y. So heading down to the daily time frame. This is definitely a very strong move to the downside, mostly caused by the Aussie news that we had last night. But I mean, to me, it still looks like it should go up. I mean, it definitely made a break of structure. I think there's a good chance this move down will make a higher low, and that this will end up continuing the uptrend. Probably all part of a one, a two, and a wave three of this new trend, which I think this big trend is a one, and I think this is a corrective wave two. So that would make this a one of three, a two of three, and a wave three of wave three. Taking it down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, you can definitely see the higher low, high low, high low, high low series right there. That is definitely a trend, which is why I do think that there's a very good likelihood this move down is a crescent to this trend. We got our Fibonacci retracement on there. I'm definitely looking for price to respect one of these fib levels. I mean, at this point, it kind of seems pretty likely that it probably will go down at least to the 78.6. But if we do get a big aggressive bounce, a nice bullish engulfing move at one of these fib levels, with a break of structure, then that's going to be the entry I'm looking for the continuation of the uptrend. So taking it right down to the 1 hour time frame, I'm definitely not really convinced it's over yet. I mean, I think there's a pretty good chance that it probably will make its way down to at least a 78.6 at this point. And if it does make a big bounce right there and it does make that break of structure, big engulfing move to the upside, then I would definitely take that as a long opportunity. But I would be very cautious. I would have to see a picture like this in order to go long because, I mean, there's always a chance that the Aussie just keeps on going down. The Aussie is still very, very weak across the board. So we definitely want to see at least a Fibonacci bounce and a break of structure before I am willing to go long for the continuation of this uptrend. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.